You're watching Channel Television, your ITV station in the Channel Islands.
The Channel Islands, a great place to live.
And work.
Island life.
The cost of it.
Traffic.
Housing.
The cost of housing. Agriculture.
Self-government.
Politics.
Who's making the law? Who's breaking the law? The arts.
Theatre.
Music. Sport.
Loads of sport. What's happening and where it's happening.
Asking the questions that need to be asked.
Channel Report. Channel Television.
Weekdays at 6.
Weekdays at 6.
Channel Television, your local ITV station.
I can hear you now. Okay. Hello and good morning. Jersey Police have issued an appeal for a holidaymaker to get in touch with them. Mrs. Deanna Johnson, who's in Jersey with her husband and 4 children, is asked to contact police headquarters on 612 612, where an urgent message awaits her. Jersey now has around 800 opiate users, and there are fears that many could become infected with hepatitis C. In the UK, the incidence of the disease amongst injecting drug abusers has climbed to between 70 and 80%. In Jersey, the figure is currently 50%, and efforts are being made to prevent a further spread of the disease. About half of Jersey's heroin and other opiate abusers are in contact with treatment and probation services and the drug and alcohol unit in Stopford Road. Online gambling company Sporting Bet has moved its main operation from Alderney following a clampdown by the island's Gambling Control Commission. Licensees have been told to accept bets from the United States as concern about the possible money laundering and the fact that online gambling is illegal, and in some states the island is now hoping that virtual casino licenses will be taken up to boost income. The cost of regulation could outstrip licence fee income. A corner of St Brelard in Jersey had an oldie-worldy feel about it over the weekend. The garden party at Badger's Holt was dipping into the past but had the future much in mind. Hundreds went along to the fundraising event, and it means the baby unit at Jersey's General Hospital should soon be taking delivery of a new fetal heart monitor. Efforts by the Jersey Stillborn and Neonatal Death Society to raise the £7,000 needed began at the start of this year. The target has now been reached, and the society may also be able to supply the unit with other life-saving equipment. A sailor who set off from Guernsey for Weymouth yesterday afternoon didn't get very far. His motor sailor, Lady in Red, broke down and became becalmed 4 miles northwest of Alderney. The lone sailor was towed toward Bray Harbour by the Alderney lifeboat. Plans to teach Jersey French in schools to GCSE standard are under threat. There are only 2 teachers, as Kevin Owen reports.
The Fête Normande, an annual celebration of the unique link the Channel Islands share with neighbouring France. It's a legacy islanders hold dear, and events like it help keep the island's heritage alive. Just as important, the future of Gériès, the ancient Jersey French language that's undergone somewhat of a revival in recent years. Since 1999, it's been offered to nearly all of Jersey's school children as an extracurricular subject. But this year, despite innovations like an interactive CD-ROM, plans to develop the service further are being shelved after a recruitment campaign failed to find any new teachers to join the small team.
I'm not sure that there's actually a lack of suitable stuff. I think it's the difficulty of actually finding anybody who wants to move across, because we're not part of the education service in Jersey. We are employed to teach Gériès, and therefore a qualified teacher would move out of the mainstream of teaching in order to come to join us, and it's got to be somebody who would be very, very committed to it to be able to do that.
Currently, just 2 teachers are set to serve 250 pupils next term in 31 classes outside of normal school hours. Take-up for the courses is strong, but now the lack of enthusiasm from potential new teachers means that plans to step up courses to GCSE level equivalent have had to be postponed.
What we had hoped was that maybe there might be somebody who wanted to come back into teaching, having had a spell off maybe for maternity leave or something like that, and who would be not so much looking for a long-term career, but would have the interest in helping teaching the language.
Well done. You have enough points to print your own award certificate.
Despite the encouraging noises from his high-tech teaching device, Tony Scott Warren can't help wishing response to his recent recruitment ad wasn't equally as positive.
And finally, from us today, Guernsey badminton star Elena Johnson has barely had time to catch her breath after a summer of training camps and competitions before she's off to represent England in another top international event. Elena will be travelling to Malmö in Sweden next month with the rest of the England under-19 team to compete in both the ladies' doubles and singles events against other top European players from the likes of Denmark and Germany. Best of luck to her. A look at the day's lovely weather now, and it is gorgeous outside today, fair and hazy with some gorgeous sunny spells. Maximum temperatures today across the islands of 22 degrees Celsius. That's a UV index which is quite high of 5. Visibility is going to be moderate to poor, becoming moderate to good later on. The winds, well, they're going to be northeast to north light force 2 or 3, increasing to moderate force 4 at times and backing north to northwest this evening. And if you're going out on the open seas today, it's going to be mainly slight, so enjoy your day whatever you do. That's the latest from us tonight. This afternoon, goodbye.